Yes, greetings, beloved. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being patient with me. Also, thank you for being flexible with me. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay. All right, my love. So, do you have any questions before we get into our sessions, based on a previous session or whatnot, or do you have any concerns you want to cover, or
I just wanted to see could I connect with my father and my cousin.
oh, you want to connect with them too?
Yeah.
When did they make the transition? Hmm.
My father died. Uh, I want to say, well, the story with him, I didn't know him as my father. When I was younger, I just knew him as my mom's ex-boyfriend. So when I was 12, I found out he was my father, but he already passed.
Okay, so
So
he been made the transition. Okay, so before, okay, have we had a session before, me and you? Should I explain to
yes,
you?
we have.
Oh, okay, all right, because there was a few things that came up before you asked about your cousin and your father. Now, once you asked about your father, there was a man that came through with a dog. He was more he's not like a light skinned man, but he's more so of a brown slash dark skin type of brother. And he came with a dog, and he's saying more so like the dogs is, a dog is a man's best friend type of thing. So I don't know if he was in a situation where he had to always watch his back, or there was a lot of situations happening with him where he didn't live so much of an easy lifestyle in a sense. And I'm only telling you who's coming through once you asked about this cousin or brother of yours. I mean, a father of yours. So in any event, there's this and this person here, he's looking into my eyes and he's saying prayer. Just say it's anything but prayer. Just pray. Always believe in the Creator. Always believe in the Most High. So I don't know, how did your cousin make the transition?
My cousin, he had diabetes and it messed up his liver, and
Okay.
so he died that way.
No, so then this must be a situation. This must just be a situation. I mean, again, I don't know if you're holding on, if you still, you're holding on to your father's energy, or whatnot. Or just feel like some type of, something is missing, or some type of curiosity, or something of who was he, or what, something like
Okay.
something of that nature. But
Yes, I am.
this spirit, yeah, this spirit here is telling me, hey, tell her to just continue to pray, continue to believe, continue to just be in the moment, and he's always with you. I want you to begin to, or I want you to light up a blue and white candle. The blue candle is dealing with communication with the spirit realm, so that your father can come to you more so in the dream world if he hasn't been doing so. When is your birthday?
December the 11th.
Oh, there go that number 11. Okay, so that's dealing with okay, that's dealing with transitioning into different particular realms. How has your dreams been? Because this spirit here, and I'm feeling more so like it is your father. I don't know if he was, had a dog, or you grew up with a dog or something with a dog, but he has this dog spirit. It could be like an Anubis, or one of his protectors with him, in any event. So he's walking with this dog, and it also could be a symbol of Eshu Elegua, the one that opens up the doors for other people. So that makes sense, because here it is, he's speaking to me about the color blue, and the color blue is dealing with communication. And when we talk about communication, we only speaking about communicating with the internal you, right? So that's opening the doors. That's opening the doors for other things to manifest, or for you to align yourself with prosperity and good fortune. Before you asked about your father, my love, before you asked about your father, the spirit realm, your spirit guides, did actually speak about new beginnings for you. Okay, I don't know if you've been going through a particular cycle where you feel like, you know what, I would just want something new to happen. But goat's milk for 3 days with a tad bit of honey. You're gonna warm up the milk. You're gonna add some honey in it for 3 days, and you're gonna speak what it is that you want to manifest. And every day for 3 days, you're gonna change this particular milk. And that's going to bring about new beginnings for you, because you know this is the spring season. So they're saying, listen, we're going to give her rituals. We're going to give her certain things that she can do to manifest, or basically to remove obstacles from your path. So now here it is. Before you asked about your father, this is what the spirit realm, or your spirit guides has been saying. Now your father's coming through and adding on the blue and white candle, dealing with communication, dealing with purity, dealing with letting go of anxiety, dealing with also believing in the true spirit. I'm definitely picking up on the heart chakra with you. You separated. You going through a separation of something? Is it?
What do you mean, a relationship?
It could be relationship, it could be job, it could be separation from the ego, it could be separation from family members. It's separation because I'm seeing a heart being split into two. So that, say that again.
No, I was just trying to think, but I am trying to move.
Okay.
I'm trying to move to a new city, and I'm trying to find a new job, and and plus I'm in a relationship, and like for the past couple of days it's been kind of rocky.
Oh, okay. So that goes just back to, that just goes back to you having to do the 3-day ritual. I would do this for 3 weeks. I would do this for 3 weeks. So every week for 3 days, you want to, put out a glass or a cup of goat's milk, warm goat's milk. You want to add a tad bit of honey. Before you add the honey, you want to also taste the honey. And then again, just, I remove all obstacles from my path. I am now clear of all things. The spirit within me now guides me into higher consciousness. I am now healing, or I am now patching up what it is that I feel unfulfilled from, because I am feeling this sense of, I guess it could be even from your father, of you might feel like I don't want to say betrayal, because that's kind of like a hard word, but it could be like you feel like misleading. And it could not, and again, as you know, your spirit guides tells me things about you from the past, present, and future. So it may not even be right now that you're feeling it, but at one point you might have felt this feeling of, well, why nobody didn't tell me, or why this is now coming up, or why am I just now finding this out? And if you haven't fully healed yourself from those feelings, my love, that still gets stagnated within your aura field, right? That's something that you have to unlock and deal with. So this is why the father spirit, once you ask about him, he comes through and he tells me, or he tells you rather, work with the white and blue candle. White is for purity. White is for, letting go. White is for new ideas, not even ideas, but white is for new path, a path in your life. For purity, for letting go again. And then blue is just for the communication to the spirit realm or to yourself. Again, before you told me December 11th, the number 11 did come up with you. So we definitely dealing with going to different realms, or going into or opening up new chapters in your life. So don't even worry about if you're going to get a new job, if you're going to move. That's going to happen to the extent that you continue to claim it. That's what the spirit guide is saying. Just continue to claim it. And then the person that you're dealing with, again, we always have to understand that people come into our life for many different reasons, and some people come into our lives for seasons, and some people come into our life so that we can learn something from them, or we can bless them. And once we have fulfilled that emotional assignment, it's now time for us to go out with separate ways. She has learned so many. So basically with you, my love, it's like it's now time for you to receive your karmic rewards. Is what they're saying, because she keeps giving and she keeps doing it. She keeps, you keep trying to satisfy other people, or you're trying to be the peacemaker, and it's now to be it's now, say that again, I'm sorry.
No, I was laughing because it's true. I am a giver. I really
am. Yeah, and it's all good, it's all good, but sometimes, well, not sometimes, that giving all the time comes to an end. Just like relationships, all relationships doesn't last long. So it's now time for you to give back to yourself. And that's perhaps why you may be feeling a little, or that's perhaps why there's been a delay. What they're saying is there's been a delay in receiving your karmic reward or manifesting what it is that you want, because your energy is being scattered in other places. So now it's time for you to redirect. Working with the color blue, working with the color white, working with, giving offerings to the, the spirit realm. I would say you can even give offerings to Mama Oshun, because she deals with the goat's milk and honey. That's a beautiful thing for you. If you do so, you want to do so by the water side, by a stream of water, is what I'm picking up with you. Definitely healing. Definitely healing. Do you... Give me a second. Do you get heartburns or something with your digestive system? Because health is coming up with you. Your health.
Yes, yes, I do. I get heartburn sometimes.
Okay, because health is coming up with you. Give me a second. You wanna? Okay. Lemon water in the mornings will help you to, neutralize all of the, I guess it's gas or whatnot, or just to help with proper digestion. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Help with proper digestion in any event. So, lemon water in the morning, or even lemon water at night. Because I'm seeing this situation going on with that heart area with you. You wanna take a bath in lavender oil, essential oil that is, to soothe and calm the nerves. In any event, give me a second. I'm also seeing your spiritual is a spiritual godmother of yours. Can you hear me, my love?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Give me a second. Do you have this must be one of your guardian angels. This must be you need to get more massages, my love. You too tense. You too tense in the shoulder part. Yeah, you need to get like, some type of some type of Swedish massage, or Thai massage, or some type of massage, because this is what your guardian angels are doing to your soul right now, and it is a woman that is doing this, and that's why I don't know if it's your grandmother or it may be like your spiritual godmother, but she has like thick long hair, she look mixed in a sense. And what I mean by mixed is like she don't have coarse hair. Her hair is not coarse. It's kind of like straight-ish, or more on the straight kind. So I don't know if you're not mixed, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But that may be my auntie.
Okay.
She was a mix, but she was like real light skin.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. The reason why I said mix is because of the hair. That's the only reason. and excuse me for that, because black people come in all different sizes, shapes, colors, and all this type of stuff. So, even hair texture, lots of us black folks, we got straight hair, curly hair, thick hair, wool hair, this type of hair. But she just have this, like, just more of a straight kind of hair. And she's giving you a massage and telling you to relax. And that's why the lavender essential oil bath will be recommended, will be best for you in this situation. And just following your spirit. You have children?
No, I don't.
You looking to have children?
I want children.
Is that the issue? Is that one of the issues going on here?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want them right now.
Okay. Well, the reason why I asked that is because she's talking to me about children. She wants children. She's having, So I know at times when we get at a certain age, that is one of our main concerns. And for some of us, it can stress us out. So that's why I'm just asking: is the children thing one of your concerns? But I definitely feel like in the near future, that is definitely going to manifest for you. So again, things happen by divine order. Things happen by divine appointment. You may say, I don't want no children now, but guess what? When that soul wants to come through, that soul is going to come through. But that soul is going to come through when she is completely happy with herself. Is what the spirit realm is saying. Definitely that. I don't know if twins run in your family, but twins may come through for you. Even twins. Say that again?
Yeah, they do. They do. They run in my family with twins.
Yeah, because I'm seeing twins here. Okay. You have any questions, my love?
It's been on my spirit for a while to go vegan, and I know you're vegan. So how did you make that transition?
Oh, okay. So I believe it was in 2008. See, the thing about me is that I'm not addicted to food. Okay. Many of us, the reason why it is hard for us to make the certain transition is because we're addicted to certain type of food. I just chose to try it, My spirit one day was like, you know what, why don't you just try it? What do you have to lose? It's for the better, let it go of this particular meat or this, these toxins and this processed food is for the better. So I tried it and I liked it and I just stuck with it. And that's how I got started with everything. But had I been addicted to, the chicken, or had I been addicted to the meat, it perhaps would have been a little bit more challenging for me to just make a transition to a healthier lifestyle. And again, I've been having many talks with my clients about food, and I do realize that our body, only adapts to what the body needs. So right now, if you are considering becoming a vegan, that means that your body is talking to you in terms of, listen, I need a new way of eating. What you're giving me, the source that you're giving me is not fulfilling enough. And what I mean by fulfilling enough, I'm speaking about the enzymes, the nutrients, and the minerals in the food. You have to switch it up. You have to come with a balance. And that's why proper food combination is very important, because we eat, but we're not absorbing any type of minerals and nutrients to complement the body. So that's what's happening with you. Is that your body is telling you, listen, what it is that you're feeding me it's not compatible. I need something else. I need something new. So that's why now you're turning into veganism, because this is the only option, or this is the only thing you know how or what to do in terms of absorbing, greens. What I will recommend for you, or not even greens, but, nutrients or whatnot, or just a healthier lifestyle, what I will recommend for you is to begin to do substitutions. where, or rather begin to incorporate the vegetables and the fruits that you like the most. That's another way how, many meat eaters or, pescatarians can go into veganism. First, you want to start with the fruits that you like the most, and the vegetables that you like the most, and put that more into your diet until you have completely eliminated the processed food, or the toxic food. Okay, because yeah, the number 6 came up with you, and they did speak to me about health. That was the health thing going on with you. So that's a good question. Okay. Definitely as well, drinking a lot of water. Dehydration is coming up with you, so drinking a lot of water. Do you get migraines?
I get headaches sometimes.
Yeah, headaches. Okay, same. I guess that's the same thing. Whatever. That's due to dehydration. You want to begin to drink a little bit more water than you're doing now. Is what the spirit, is what your spirit guides is mentioning here. Definitely that. You want to start off with fruits in the morning. Instead of, I don't know what it is that you eat in the mornings now, but I would recommend lemon water, as your spirit guides has said. First thing in the morning, warm lemon water, just to, start your digestive system kicking off. After you have this lemon water, you want to incorporate some fruits, rather some watermelons, anything that's going to hydrate the body, and replenish the body from the fast, because when you go to sleep, that's like a semi-fast, right? So you want to replenish the body or whatnot, and then around 12 o'clock, make sure that whatever meal you eat, make sure you have some greens, some dark green vegetables with that. Another thing which you could do is begin to eliminate the starch. Not too much starch. And when I mean my starch, of course, I'm speaking about the white, the white bread, the white flour, and things of that nature. That cause a lot of constipation. And if you look at it on a spiritual aspect, if the basement, which is the colon, of your digestive system is clogged up, then your thinking process is also going to be clogged up. And that goes with, not being able to follow your right mind, because the basement of the chakra levels, which is the root chakra, is clogged up. So you can look at it on the spiritual aspect as well. So freeing up the basement, which will also help you to think clearly, see clearly, and follow clearly from the spirit realm. Again, you're December 11th, so we definitely dealing with a Sagittarius. Say that again.
No, I'm listening.
Yeah, what I'm saying is we're dealing with a Sagittarius here. Opposite sign is Gemini. And Geminis is the natural channelers, the networkers, and that's why your father here came through. And your cousin, I'm seeing something with your cousin too. He had a family. Give me a second. He had a family.
Oh, you mean like kids?
Children, yeah.
No, he didn't.
I see children around him. You have a big family yourself?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so then that's what it is. Okay, so then that's what it is. So give me 1 second, because there's a lot of messages that's being intertwined. Let's go to your father first. As I was saying to you before, in order for you to communicate or to connect with him properly, those is the same avenue, or that is the same avenue that you should take, or not even the same avenue, but that is one of the avenues that you can take to further connect with his spirit, which is the healthy eating as well, which will help in meditation and silencing the mind and being still and releasing anxiety. So as I was explaining that to you, I see you said that he was, he had diabetes or whatnot. And I do see like a heavyweight, not heavyweight, but a heavy set kind of brother, that came through, but he is surrounded, like Thanksgiving, and you have children and you have family around. That's the image that I'm seeing, with him. And I'm picking up that this person here was a very happy soul. A very, always happy, always, good to hear from him, always, cheerful, always loving, always willing to do for others, type of person. I'm picking up the number 8 with him. So we speaking about eternity. When is his birthday?
You said my cousin or my dad?
Your cousin.
December 1st.
December 1st. Okay. Okay, so he was also a Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, opposite Gemini as well. Right. As above, so below. So we definitely, all right. Exactly. So as above, so below. So we definitely speaking about the two realms, the different realms. To the extent, like I said to you before, to the extent that you deal with the basement, which is the physical of your body, is to the extent that the spiritual of, the spiritual mind will free up as well. So that's two different realms. That's the physical realm and the spiritual realm, which is also depicted as the number 8, which is, the sign of eternity. And that's him. He has that sign of eternity. He was very into, I don't know if you know this about him, but he was a knowledge seeker. Always trying to look into stuff. He was a good teacher. This is what he's telling me. He's like, I like to learn. I love to learn. I always like to see new things or to explore. But it might have been a situation where he didn't have the opportunity to do so. But all is well with him. His soul, if you want to know if his soul is at ease, his soul is at ease. His soul is definitely at ease. The number 37 is also coming up with him. So we talk about the number 3, which is Trinity, mind, body, and soul, balance. And then the number 7 is the number of Christ. And then if you have 3 plus 7, 3 plus 7 is 10. That's number 1. So when did he make the transition?
August 15th, 2015.
You said August, when?
August 15th.
1-5?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 15. Okay, so that's the number 6 and that's the number 8. Right. Remember I spoke to you about the number 8 with dealing with your cousin here. So yeah, that's the energy that he's coming off with. Give me a second. Do you have other questions?
With the goats, with the honey, I just spit that out and I change it either every 3 weeks.
For 3 weeks, for the next 3 weeks, right? So you want to start Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So on Wednesday, you want to put out a cup of warm goat's milk. You can put it in your room, or you can go sit it out by the, any stream of water, anywhere where there's water, a body of water, an ocean, a lake, or, anything of that nature. And then you want to add some honey to it. But before you add the honey to it, you want to taste the honey first. Okay? The reason why you're doing this is so that obstacles could be removed from your path, so that you can begin to attract the new job, the new house, the new location that you want to live in, new ideas coming to you. Whatever is for you shall come to you now. That is the affirmation that you want to say. Whatever is for you shall come to me now. So, you want to, it's basically like giving offerings to the spirit realm so that they can help you to open up the doors for you. Because you're in need of something. You're actually walking into, a new chapter into your life. It's been about 3 months or so that your birthday passed. It's been like 3 months. It's been December. We're going into April. So it's been about 3 months. So 3 months, that's the number 3. That's like the first quarter of your new cycle, your new journey. That's like the first season, okay, of your new year. So in any event, you want to begin to give these offerings to the spirit realm, especially this deals with Oshun, so that I don't want to call it miracles because I don't believe more so in miracles. I believe in whatever is for you shall be, and you are the creator of your reality. So in any event, the milk and honey thing is just a catalyst to, you know, receiving the things that you put out to the into the universe. That's what it is.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna do this for 3 days, and again, Wednesday you're gonna put out, you're gonna warm up some goat's milk. After you warm up the goat's milk, you're gonna put it in a cup of in a cup. You're gonna add some honey to it, and you're gonna speak over, you know, you're gonna speak over it. Thursday come, you throw that cup out, you know, you throw it out, rather you pour it out in the ocean, or you pour it out in the sink, or you pour it out in the toilet bowl. That's what they said. It's rather the toilet bowl, the sink, or some water. Me personally, if you live by a stream of water, I will pour it out there, because that's a form of libations. Okay. And then Thursday you do the same thing again, and then Friday come, which is Venus Day, which is Love Day. You know, you do the same thing for 3 days. And you're activating prosperity, abundance, good fortune, and all of that good stuff. Removal of anxiety as well. And then 2, I would definitely recommend that you begin to work with the white and blue candle at nighttime, so that your spirit can be at ease with showing you what it is that you need to do to move forward.
Okay.
All right, beloved. All right. Is there anything else you need?
I've been having some weird dreams lately. Like a lot of times in my dreams, I fight a lot.
You're fighting.
Yes.
I
just wanted to know, like, is there, you know, is the reason behind that, or just, you know, or is it a dream that, you know, that I'm having?
No, that's when you fight a lot in your dreams, that's definitely, you know, when they say the spirit is resting uneasy, your spirit is resting uneasy. And again, I'm only gonna say, just because of what they're telling me and what I know, whenever you fight in your dreams, you're not in perfect alignment with what the creator has for you. Or rather, you're not in perfect alignment with what the spirit is trying to lead you to. There's an imbalance, and that's why there's a tension there. There's fighting going on, because your spirit wants you to go one way, but then the ego you is pulling you another way, or the unworthy you, or the untrustful you, I'm gonna say, is pulling you another way. So there's gonna be a battle between the ego and the spirit. It happens, my love. I recently went through a battle between the ego and the spirit me too, but guess what? The spirit me won. You see. So when you're constantly stressing about certain things, and stressing about things that you have no control over, that's what's gonna happen to you when you're going at ease, or when you're going to the spirit realm. The spirit is going to, and the spirit realm is the real realm, the dream world. You see. You know, so your spirit might even be like, hey, I don't even want to jump back into this avatar body, because she don't listen. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to pull her one way, but she not listening. You know, and that's why the color blue came up with you, dealing with communication, and that's why your father said help you out with your dreams. I mentioned that. You there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay. Did you hear the last part that I meant that
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
I heard you.
Okay. Okay. Um. So yeah. You have any other questions?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, you know, with you, my love, I definitely, I get a good feeling with you to the extent that you just, you know, be easy. I know fire signs is hard for you to, be cool, you know, when things is not going your way, you know. And again, and I understand that. I totally understand that. However, if you always keep in mind that things don't go your way, it goes the divine way, then everything else will fall into place. You know what? Things is not going my way. Things is going the way the Creator wants it to go. And what I mean by the Creator, I'm talking about the universal Creator, Mama Creator. And if you and if things is not going your way, guess what? That shows you right there that, hey, I'm not in perfect alignment, or I'm not following my spirit. Because if you're following your spirit, then you will be unconditionally happy. Unconditionally happy. When things don't go your way, that means that you're not in perfect alignment with, you know, the source in you. And that's a good thing, because when that happens, then now you know that you need more work to do. That's it. Okay. All right, my love. So this session has been recorded. Do you like it? Would you like this to be public, or you want to keep it private?
You do it public.
Okay. All right, beloved. Thank you so much. So I'll post this up, or rather, I'll send you the video recording now, because I may not post this up today. So I'll send me your email, and then when I post this up today, I'll send it to you privately until I make it public.
Okay.
All right.